Okay, I think I fixed it. Hello. Okay, I think I fixed it. Sweet. I was messing around with my cameras and I couldn't get my other one to work. Alright. So, yesterday, I had a couple of games where I thought I was going to beat Hela finally, but I didn't. So, I've been thinking about this game all day. So, we're going to lock in and we're gonna see if we can actually identify the true definition of insanity. So, that being said, get this all reset back up. So we are continuing the campaign. We are still stuck on Hela. Interesting thing about it with the campaign is that, you know, sometimes things happen in the campaign where it could really mess you up. One of those things was when I was versing Thanos, the game before this one, is his one schemed out, which is the Infinity Stones, and then basically you lose half your deck. You know, kind of. Well, that carries over into this game. But the good thing is I can, I can shuffle my whole deck first, and then, maybe I'll get lucky. RNG will be on my side. We almost did it yesterday. We almost did. And I didn't have any of my resource cards at all. Like, there were so many cards in my deck that I did not have. I'm glad I made that a 50 card deck. So I couldn't imagine just playing with only less than that. Anyways. So, where's my standard 3 card? Where's all the cards? I was not prepared. It just disappeared. I should have it. Unless I have it. Ah, there it is. Yes, the old trusty Pursued by the Past. Oh, it's actually focusing good today. If I go closer. No. False hope. Alright, time for some setup. So, we're doing the Hela's main scheme, which is Odin's Torment. I don't understand why it just doesn't focus. This is actually supposed to be a good camera. Probably because I'm not zoomed in. But if I do this, it'll probably work. I'll see it works if I do it that way. How about that? That's adorable. This is all learning process. Does it do it if I do it that way? Yeah, it's not bad. Alright, so Hela's main scheme is Odin's Torment. Setup is Odin is attached to the main scheme on his captive scythes, obviously because he's been captured and he's being tormented, so it's goes without saying it, right? We will still can't say this name right. Reveal Guinevere and Garm, and then set Galaru, Scourge, and Hall of Nostron and Needhog aside out of play, and then shuffle the encounter deck. And then with Odin's Torment, this starts with 1 threat per player, and it goes up 1 threat per player. Force and Trout when Hela would be defeated. If Odin is attached to the scheme, discard each attachment that's on Hela, then flip her to wounded side instead. And then if the scheme is completed, players lose the game. And then we have Odin captive. We are trying to save him. Alright, so good feel, right? Yeah. Alright, so that's the one that gets revealed. Here's Garm. These will be put aside. We're not using that one. So, 2. So, here. Oh, yeah, this gets revealed too. Yeah, so part of the campaign, we have the Finding the Norn Stones. So that will go in. That gets 3 threat per player. We can't touch the scheme until Hela has been wounded. But this does cause acceleration on us. We do put Summon Black into the encounter deck. We do put in our Obligation into the encounter deck. We do shuffle the encounter deck and pray. And then we totally spill cards over. Gunefeller comes in with 2 threat and then hinder 1 per player, so this will come in with 3. Also adds acceleration, so we're starting off with 2. This is going to be going up 3 threat per player. Right, and I think we're ready to go. Garm comes in with tough, engaged. So, and put that little bad boy on. And we will raise it up. Cool. Hela has 8 health. Once we get her 8 health down, she goes to wounded. Hela also gets +1 scheme, +1 attack, and 2 health, 2 hit points per player for every side scheme that's victoried. That's pretty cool. I wish I had a cool ability like that. I got the Battle Mage. The Battle Mage. Should be better, right? Just move these over here. That works, actually. Alright. More arm space. Cool. Get him away my cards. Alright. Alright, cool. So next is my punishment. So I did defeat the Sharma in one of the previous missions, so that is added into my deck. Bring it on down here, see it. It's a nice card. It's a 3 resource. It's cute. But yeah, this is my deck. We're gonna give it a good shuffle, and then we're gonna hope that maybe I get good cards. So. All part of the ritual, which is habitual. Just gotta maintain it. Lock in. Don't be scared. Alright, so the top half of my deck is gone after I'm done with this shuffle. But I'm gonna give it a cut for good luck. Alright, now we'll just do one more. Alright, now I'm gonna cut it. So yeah, half my cards. So alright, there we go. This was the top half. This has been eliminated. I really don't want to know what I lost, because I will carry that negativity with me for the whole duration of how long I decide to do this. Alright, so Adam Warlock is a mystic, and he has the ability called Avatar of Life. So during deck building, your deck must include an equal number of cards from all 4 aspects, and you cannot include more than 1 copy of any non-Adam Warlock card. He does have an action on his alter ego. Discard a card from your hand, remove a status card from Adam Warlock. That's pretty sweet. Has recovery 3. And then on his hero side, he's stat lined at a 1/1/2 with 11 health. But he has the ability of Battle Mage, which is an action where you discard 1 card from your hand. It's limited once per phase. If that card is one per phase. If that card is either aggression, I can deal 2 damage. Justice, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Protection allows me to heal damage from an ally, and then leadership give the hero +1 thwart, attack, and defense this round. Huh. So am I allowed to actually do this on the villain's turn too? So it says once per phase. I didn't even think about that. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Whoa. Alright, so we drew into protective training. Glad to see that Pip survived the snap. We got a cosmic awareness. This is like the same hand I had. Oh, Hulk survived. That could be alarming. I don't think I'm gonna need him right now. I want to see what I got. I'm gonna hold on to these 2, I think. Okay. Okay. So we have two cosmic awareness this time. Hey, we got a resource. Yes. Looking good already. 3, 4. Yes, we got our cape this time. We didn't have the cape yesterday. But did Soul World and my staff survive? That's the question. All right, Adam Warlock has 11 health. Let's get at it. All right, first things first. Let's be reasonable about this. We're definitely gonna put our cape on now. And then we're gonna flip to hero. We're gonna take off the tough. Let's just do 2 Karmic Awarenesses. Let's play Karmic Blast. We'll deal the 4 damage, and we'll just do this card 1. That was another Karmic Blast. So we take out Garm, he gets victory. Should probably bump that up. Alright, so he's victoried. Slide over here. Looks like I got a lot of Adam Warlock cards. Could be alarming. Hope Soul World made it. And then we're just gonna end our turn. Ready up. Drop to hand size of 5. Yeah, Soul World made it. Ask and you shall receive. This is the run, baby. Oh, we got a genius. We have another genius. That's good. And Wolverine. Oh my goodness, this might be it. I'm happy now. Let's go. This is such good stuff. All right, so this actually starts with 1 thread on it. And let's see here. So villain's turn starts. So we're gonna put 1, 2, 3. 3 threat goes on to the main. So that will become a 4. And Hela is going to attack. That's her boost. And we, as Adam Warlock, are going to... We're just going to take it, I guess. So she is going to attack for 1 and a boost of 2. So that's 3 damage. It will take me down to 8. We will be rewarded with a encounter card. And she has a cloak. Alright, so she gains Stalwart. Here. And where's my Stalwart token? I go crazy when I look for the status tokens because, you know, I love buy the same tokens product. And I want to use every token I can. Alright, and then, yeah, that ends the villain's turn. That wasn't too gruesome. Let us... Let's get some board presence going here. We'll put Pip in, he gets a tough. And then we'll use combat training. So we should probably want to damage something. Let's thwart 1 off of here. Get down to 2. And then we will combat training. We'll put Soul World in so we have it on the table. We'll hold on to Wolverine. And then we'll use Pip as a block for Hela. And then we're gonna draw. We got the staff. Yes, we got all 3 of our pieces. Let's take a sip. We're gonna take the bitch down. And I got my shawarma. And I got Quasar. And a shield spell. We're doing great. Oh, we have to win today. Today's the day. Today's the day. Hopefully. Alright, so 3 threat goes on to the main. This will go up to 7. And then the villain will activate against me. The boost card. So attacking with a base of 1, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and let... Yeah, we'll just go ahead and let Pip take that. He's a champion. A Marvel champion, if you will. So, base of 1 with the boost of 1. And if the villain is attacking and the attack deals damage to a character, stun that character. That's quite fine. Soaks the damage with the tough. And then Pip becomes stunned. We're given an encounter card for our troubles, and damn. Unnatural Storm. That's going to play Ignorance on my cloak. This comes in with 2 threat. When revealed, exhaust each ally in play. Joke's on you. Pip was already exhausted, and I cannot. Heroes and allies can't be ready by card effects. So, we are now on player turn. We are going to... I think we're going to thwart 1 off of here. And then we will go ahead and use our shawarma to put in Quasar. So when he enters play, he has a response. So when he enters play, we remove 1 threat from each scheme in play. So we can remove 1 off of the main, which will drop this down to 6. We can remove 1 off of Guinevere. And then I can remove the last 1 off on Natural Storm. This doesn't have a victory effect, so this won't do anything for... Hela's ability, so we're clear on that one. And then we will... I think we should just finish off... Or maybe we do some damage to Hela. I really want to get rid of one of those accelerations. Should probably work on these side schemes. We're gonna clear this. So this will get victoried. So this will give her a modifier. So the rule is +1 scheme, +1 attack. And she also gets 2 hit points, plus 2 per player. So since she's at full health, she goes up to 10. And this is, put this over here for victory. I guess we'll add the Garm over here too. Even though that doesn't really affect much. Alright, so when that's defeated, we get an encounter card automatically. And then we bring out Gillibrew. Comes in with 3 threat, and then 1 per player for hinder. And then Hela gets a boost icon. And then when defeated, we get another encounter card, and then we grab the strong and Needhog. So then we bring in Scourge. He has a toughness, and he has 5 health per player. And this will get 4. So now at least we have 1 less acceleration on there. And then we have to add the old boost icon on that. He has 1 consequential damage. Alright, I think we'll hold on to this. And probably use it. So it's ready up. And we're drawing into a Lion Weight. That's a nice card. And nice, we have a summoning spell. Wonder who survived the snap. We might have to play it. Alright, so we're gonna put 2 threat onto this onto the main, so it's gonna go up from 6, 7, 8. That goes up to 8. So let's scrib 5. Hela wants to activate, so she'll get a boost. I'm just gonna let it go through, I think. So she's going to attack for 2. And then that's going to be a 3. So I think I'll just go ahead and play my shield spell. So when I would take any amount of damage from an attack, discard that many cards from the top of my deck and prevent all damage from the attack. So we're going to discard. Oh, we have Cyclops, Spiritual Meditation, and we did get a Mystic Sense. Did we get the cards that let us help us recur those cards? Scourge attacks for 3. We're going to have Pip take the hit on that. So he's gone. And then we get to get another encounter card. So first one is Dark Designs. We're going to place a counter on Pursued by the Past, and then if there's any counters on it, Hela will scheme. So she's going to scheme for 2, and a boost. Nowhere is safe. After this activation resolves, place 1 Pursued counter Pursued by the Past. So she schemes for 2, so this goes up to 10. And then we put our counter on that, and then Evil Alliance. Okay, well, cool, dude. So each Nemesis minion play activates against you. If no minions were activated this way, place 3 Pursuit counters. So this pushes, so we're not even going to have to worry about that. So Magus is coming out. So he's going to come in with Tough, and he's going to quick strike me for 2. We will put in the side scheme Universal Church of Truth. This will add another acceleration on there. This comes in with 2 threat. And these cards will get added into the counter deck. Well, that escalated quickly. Okay, that will end the villain's turn. Right. So, how about a staff? Um, I don't have enough resource to get Wolverine out. It's a bummer. Well, if anything, we should probably take down those whatchamacallits. Um so let's thwart 1 off of this. And then we'll Battle Mage to increase our stats by 1. And then Warlock's Capes allows me to ready back up. We are going to not gonna get Wolverine out, so I'm gonna have to pitch him just to get my staff out. We'll have Quasar remove this one, so at least we get 1 acceleration off. And then we will oh, this actually should have gone to 11. Because she has the modifier. Probably easier if I just put that on to remind myself. Oh, and then technically when she attacked me, I should discredit another card. Right. Now it's legal. So he has another consequential damage, so he's going to be blocking somebody. And then we have 2 thwart, 3 defense, 2 attack till end. So doesn't wasting it on a tough right now is not going to really do me any justice. And I think common sense tells me I should just at least take 2 off the main. This has more acceleration now. So we'll drop this down to 9. And honestly, that's pretty much all I really can do, I think. We'll ready up. We're going to draw. Alright, so we have 1 Cosmic Ward in our deck. But I don't think we have any... Nope. We do not have any of the cards that allow us to pull a card back. So that's going to be rough. But at least we have at least 1 of those. It's better than nothing, I think. Could have had 0. Alright, so Karmic Blast, Heroic Tuition, Combat Training, Shawarma. Two threat goes on to the main. We are at 9, so this goes up to 11. 11 out of 18. You know, I've played over 5 games against her, and I still never get the under surveillance, ever. the odds of me getting the 3 cards I need for this. Okay. Threats on. She's attacking. It could defend. No, I could definitely defend at least off the 3. Let's have Quasar take the defense on that. She's attacking with 2. We get the boost. This comes into play. So we get another minion to deal with. So that's going to be 2 damage. He's gone. And then Scourge is going to attack for 3. I'm going to defend that. And then I get 2 from Magus, and then I get... So after Magus activates against you, discard the top 5 cards of your deck. That's rude. Alright, so that brings me down to 4. Oh, I forgot to put Soul World on. For when I did that. So we lose top 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Allies. Yay. And then Zelo Truth hits me for 2. And how do we live? We don't know. So we get the encounter card. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should have got an encounter card for ducking out. So forgot to do that. I'm a cheater. At least I'm trying. Insight 2. Okay. That's fair. If the Universal Church side scheme is in play, discard the top 10 cards of your deck. Ha, it's not. Otherwise, search the encounter deck or discard battle. Put it back in. Oh, it's right here. Well, we're gonna probably call this a wash and get ready to reset the game because at least I know what's in my deck now. Because I had to play with nice Legions of Hell. Great. Yeah, I could totally come back to this. Win reveal, place 2 additional threat here for each undead minion in play. If there's no undead minions in play, the card gains Surge. Oh, summon back. Peril, Surge. I mean, I get it, I lose. We didn't have to go this far, did we? Search the encounter deck, discard pile, and set aside area for your nemesis minion and put it into play engage with you. Shuffle the encounter deck. Well, he's right here, so I guess that whips. Waste of Niflheim. Take 1 indirect damage. And then take an additional indirect damage for each side scheme in the victory display. Oh, there's 1. Well, that was a big slap in the face. Cool. Good game. Glad we did that. Skip dinner for this. Alright, well, at least we know what's in our arsenal. Now we know what we're working with. I think I should have not rushed that side scheme. So I'm pretty sure once the Nordstones is gone too, that gets rid of an acceleration too. I think I should focus on the Nordstones first before I take down... like, obviously, I should take down the minion, and then kind of leave that there and have to deal with an acceleration, because I just got friggin' swamped with minions. Nothing I could have really done about that. So Garm's gonna come back out. But this... Oh, God, if I would have dropped that, that would have sucked. Alright, so let's take that down. Let's shake it off. Like in that one song. Shake it off. Evocative. Um, 4. I think that's all the cards, right? No, there's something missing. What am I missing? Oh yeah, that other card. Alright. Grab that back. Grab this stupid thing back. Grab this back. Take those away from you. Yeah, there's that. Garm comes into play with tough. This is 3 threat on it. This goes in 1, 2. That's removed. Out of play. If I can get Summoning Spell and play that and get Wolverine out for like a 2 cost, that'd be ideal. If I can get my staff out also, that'd be ideal. So I can just already have a resource generator. Alright, so we're gonna focus on her. We're gonna get the Nordstones done first. I think that's what we do first. It's okay to lose a million times, because then I'm gonna start figuring out the strat. The strat also would probably be next time I do the campaign, do not let Thanos scheme out on Infinity Stones. And then I'll have more cards to play with. That's probably ideal. Hello, everyone. I'm the best shuffler in the world. Not really. Alright, we're going to drop to a hand size of 6. Wolverine. Mystic Senses. The Staff. There you go. The Astonishing X-Men. That's good because we can at least get a stun and confuse on everyone. And we get Pip. And a Hulk. Let's just get everyone on the table. Okay, we want Staff. Staff is good. These are all good. Everyone is good. Mystic Sense is great if I have my cloak out. But we don't have that. I don't think that's gonna help. Ideally, I want this. I want to for it. I want to use more. Soul World, Cosmic Awareness, Heroic Intuition, Genius. We don't need Soul World out right now. I want Wolverine out. 2, 3, 4. 2. No, I'm not gonna get him out. Maybe I scrap Soul World and not worry about it right now. Or maybe I put Heroic Intuition on. Staff goes on. That's ideal. I don't think Cosmic Awareness helps right now. We'll use Cosmic Awareness. Put in Soul World. Wow, it's like the same. I'm doing a Deja Vu play from last game. Hopefully, because I had Wolverine at the start of the hand, I never got him on the table. Let's flip to Hero. And then let's thwart. Let's thwart 1 off of here. Battle Mage to remove 2 off of here, so we'll put 1 on there. We'll hold on to Wolverine. We'll ready up. Draw into a shield spell. Another Cosmic Awareness. Combat Training. Cyclops. So 3, 4, 5. Hold these 4, get Wolverine on the table. Ideally. Alright. This starts with 1 threat on the table. Oh, I forgot to put it on there. So this starts off with 1, and then we're putting on 1 threat. And then plus 2, so that's 3. So this goes up to 4. Hela's going to attack. I'm going to defend. She's attacking for 1 with 2 boost, so that's 3. So I take 1 damage. Garm hits me for 2. So that takes me to 8. We get the encounter card. Legions of Hell. This puts a crisis icon onto the main scheme, comes in with 2 threat. When revealed, place 2 additional threat here for each undead minion in play. If there are no undead minions in play, the card gains Surge. Well, there isn't, so it surges into summon back. And then that's cool. Search the encounter deck, discard pile, says that area for your nemesis minion, and put into play engaged with you. Awesome. So he comes in with Tough, and then hits me with a Quick Strike, so that brings me down to 6. And then Force Response after Magus activates against you, discard the top 5 cards of your deck. So I'm discarding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just like that, I'm getting my ass kicked. We are on player turn. Magus has to go. I'm the crap. That's not good. We are going to Karmic Staff, and then 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 resources. We get Wolverine onto the table. So Wolverine has 3 attack. He has Piercing, which is nice because now we can stab Magus in the face, which we're going to. So we're going to hit him for 3. Piercing ignores Tough, so this will be ignored. He'll take 3 damage. Wolverine takes 2 consequential damage because he's awesome, and they gotta find some way to give him a balance, I guess. So he takes 2 damage to himself, and then we're going to Battle Mage, and we're going to use Combat Training. And when we Battle Mage with an aggression card, we deal 2 damage to an enemy. We're going to throw 2 damage at Magus. We're just going to get rid of him. And we're going to ready up. That's all we can do. Alright, so we got 1 jerk off the table. We'll drop to a hand size of 5. So Karmic Blast, Cape, Energy, Ward, Summoning Spell. I kind of want to look this up now because I'm interested now. And when I get interested, I have to look things up. Um, no, I can't. Damn, that would have been cool. All right, so 2 threat onto the main. This goes up to 6. Hela's going to attack. I'm just gonna take it. I shouldn't die. I'm gonna take 3 damage. So that's gonna bring me down to 3. And then Garm's gonna attack me for 2, which I'm gonna take that. Hopefully I don't get an encounter card that kills me. I gotta play this one close to the chest. The encounter card is... Alright, nice. She's only got a scheme. We place 1 pursuit counter, and then if there's a counter on it, which it is, the villain schemes for 1, and then 2 if this, and this isn't a damage, so we can just ignore that completely. So 2 threat goes on, so it goes up to 6, 7, 8. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Cool. Alright, so we survived. Player turn. Wolverine heals 1. We gotta come up with a plan. So we're gonna go ahead and hit 3 onto Garm. So we ignore that. Wolverine takes 2 damage. We're going to play 2, get the cape out. We're going to Karmic Blast, resource for a Cosmic Ward. Hey, look, we have deck presence. Nice. And then we're going to finish off Garm with an attack, so we'll victory him. And then we're going to Battle Mage. And we're going to... We'll be able to ready up. So with Battle Maging the a leadership card, I get +1 across the board till the end of the round. And I get to ready up with the power of my cape. We can clear off Legions of Hell. Kind of want to punch her. I kind of want to heal too. I gotta flip down. I'll get Soul World too. So yeah, let's thwart. We'll thwart 2 off of this. Get rid of it. And then this goes away. But it actually would be a waste too of having a 3 defense, but I can't take the risk of taking the damage with only having 1 health right now. But I'm getting there on a Crown card too. I'm just gonna flip down. I don't see her scheming for 10, but I could be wrong. So we get to drop to 6. 1, 2, deck out. Counter card. We do get a charge. So hopefully she doesn't get that one card that will do indirect damage. Because it's going to either be me or Logan. And so 3, 4, 5, 6. Get the Mystic Sense out. Okay. So 3 threat goes on, so that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11. So get that up to 11. Scheming for 1, 2, 3. Here we go. This goes up to 14. Dealt an encounter card. This is the Queen of Hell. She schemes, place 1 threat on each side scheme. Scheming for 1, 2, 3. That goes to 17. Great. That's 17, and then 1 goes on here, and then 1 goes on here. And then she'll probably scheme again, right? Because that makes sense. No, we'll get a minion with guard. Okay, so player. We're on player turn. My modifiers are gone. Heal 1 for him. Let's do. We're going to exhaust Soul World and heal up to full health. Beautiful. We gotta do some serious thwarting now. Let's do Spiritual Meditation, see if we can draw into a Cosmic Awareness. And we do. I don't think we need Hulk. I think he's a liability right now. So we'll toss him. We're going to go ahead and play Energy to put in one of our other cards, Mystic Senses. So now when we Battle Mage, we will be able to draw a card. Flip to hero. Let's see. Do the Cosmic Awareness, I think. I could also blast him. He's not really that much of a threat, so let's staff. And we'll use Karmic Blast as the second resource. Cosmic Awareness. Remove 3 threat off main. And then we're going to discard up to 4 cards. Man, we almost got the 4 on that. But an additional 3 is nice. So we got that down to 11. I'll take it. If I can get that protective training on the table, I can give Wolverine more health, which is ideal. I'm going to go ahead and thwart 1 off the main. And then I'm going to Battle Mage to remove 2 off of here. So we'll drop this down to 8. And then I can use my cape to flip back up, or get ready again. And then we'll trigger Mystic Senses to draw a card, because we did use our Battle Mage ability. And we draw into another Cosmic Awareness. Alright, I think we just go ahead and just do it. We'll play 3 resources, we'll play another Cosmic Awareness, remove 3 threat, and then we're just gonna go straight for it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only get to remove 1, so we get that down to 4. Take another 1 off. That's fair. I think that's good. Then we're gonna deck out again, but we'll get another soul charge in case something goes south. All right, we're gonna drop to a hand size of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. We deck out. We get another encounter card. We get another charge for soul. Oh goodness. One on the soul world. Nice. All right, two threat goes on. We're at 5. Hela's going to attack. We're gonna go ahead and take it. So she's attacking for 1. And then after this activation resolves, place 1 pursue card pursued by the pass. So she hits me for 1. The Dragar is going to attack me. I'll take it. Drop me down to 9. And then we get the encounter card. We'll reveal this one first. So we get Lofty. So he comes in with toughness. So we're going to have to prioritize that now. Because after he attacks and damages a character, it stuns that character. Don't feel like dealing with that. And then Hela got her cloak. Now she has Stalwart. Okay, not too bad. Player turn. Wolverine heals 1. Let's let's get to it. We'll have Wolverine attack. Ignores the tough. Put 3 damage on Laffy. Wolverine takes 3. So, or 2, I should say. So now he's got 3 damage also. We should do that. What's gonna be better? Let's do. If I battle mage, I can throw 2 onto Laffy. I can throw 2 onto the Dragar. It might actually be beneficial. I could finish one of them off at least. Laffy's got to go first, I think. So maybe I do. I'm going to hit Laffy for 1. Then I'm going to battle mage. I'm going to use the combat training to do that. Throw 2 on Laffy. That's going to defeat him. Because I battle mage, I could use my cape to ready back up. Mystic Sense allows me to draw another card into an energy. That's cool. That's cool. Let's use energy. We'll do a summoning spell. We'll discard cards from our top of our deck until we get ally put into play. So we are discarding until we get an ally. So we get Cyclops, which is sweet. Because now when Cyclops enters play, I can choose an enemy until the end of the phase and increase the amount of damage that enemy takes by 1. We'll choose the Dragar. So then Cyclops can just straight up kill him. Because he has 2 attack and he does an extra damage, so that's 3. So now with the guard, so now we took care of the guard, we took care of the Laffy. He takes 1 consequential damage. I say I'm going to use Karmic Staff, and I'm going to put a Lion Weight into play. So that if another minion comes in, I can throw 3 damage at it. And then I kind of want to get rid of I kind of want to get that threat down a little bit lower. But I could always hold on to the. No, I think that's actually better. We'll throw 1 damage on Hela, and then we'll use Cosmic Awareness next round to do that. I don't think I need the Astonishing X-Men, so I'm gonna just trash that. Hold on to the Cosmic Awareness, and we'll just ready up. So we are alright. Shield spell, Karmic Blast, Genius, a Shawarma. Alright, Hela's going to activate, well not activate, well first we put 3 threat on, so that goes up to 8. She's going to activate, we'll go ahead and have Cyclops take the hit, because screw you Scott, and yeah, I'm a Bobby Drake guy, what's up? Literally don't need him anymore. I need him to take that punch in the face. Get the encounter card. Frost Giant comes in with toughness. Alright, that ends the villain turn. We're on player turn now. We'll go ahead and Wolverine heals 1. We'll go ahead and we'll pop the tough off of him. And then we'll just go ahead and let's play actually, you know what? No, we don't have to do that. So he healed 1. So Wolverine can actually get a hit in. Right? No, wasn't he at... Did he have 3 damage? I think he had 3 damage. Yeah. So he's at 2. That's right. So what we'll do is we'll actually... we'll go ahead and punch Hela for 1, take her down to 6. And then we're going to Battle Mage. We'll use Shield Spell to heal 1 off of Wolverine. We'll use our Cape to ready back up. We'll use our Mystic Sense to draw a card into another Cosmic Awareness. And then Wolverine will go ahead and hit 3 on the Frost Giants. And Warlock will finish him. And then we're going to Cosmic Awareness, remove 3. And then we're going to go straight for the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only remove 2, that goes to 3. He's back at 3 damage. And then we're going to use the Shawarma. We're going to Karmic Blast. Actually, no, let's hold on to that. Let's use the staff. And then we'll use the other Cosmic Awareness to use the Karmic Blast. We'll deal 4 damage. So that takes her down to 2. And then we're going to discard. We only got 2 cards anyway, so only 1 hit. So she's down to 1 health. I'm going to get another encounter card. We deck out. We get another soul charge at least. And we're just going to ready up. We have no other plays right now. So we're going to hold on to the Shawarma. We're going to get Astonishing X-Men, Triskelion, Spiritual Meditation, Cosmic Awareness. 2 threat goes on to the main. This goes up to 5. Hela's going to attack. She's attacking for 1. After this activation, place another counter on Pursued by the Past. This goes up to 3. She hits me for 1. I go down to 8. And then we get dealt in a counter card. And then we'll reveal the first one that we got, which is going to be Fallen Warrior. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the deck until an ally is put into play engaged with you, and then with the Fallen Warrior attached to it. Cyclops comes. Oh, that's kind of funny. I made Cyclops take the hit, and he comes back as a zombie. He's pissed off at me. So zombie Cyclops. I'm gonna have Wolverine kill him. That's gonna be great. And then no place for the living. When revealed, each player must choose to either discard the upgrade or support they control with the highest cost, or actually, you know what? Before I do that, I could actually do Lion Weight. So after a minion engages you, discard Lion Weight, deal 3 damage to that minion. Cyclops is dead. I win. Alright, and then I have to discard the upgrade or support I control with the highest cost, or take damage equal to the number of upgrades and supports I control. Yeah, you know what? I'll just do that. 2, 3, 4, 5. I take 5 damage. Big whoop. I'm fine with that. Alright, cool. That's gone. We're on player turn. Wolverine heals 1. He's at 2 health. Let's use Spiritual Meditation to draw 2 cards. We will pitch this one. We'll use... So we can actually hit her. So now she loses her attachments. She loses Stalwart. And then she's going to flip to her wounded side. So she's a 0/0 for now. After a side scheme does get defeated, we have to flip her back to her Mystic side. Let's pitch Astonishing X-Men and Battle Mage and heal Wolverine by 1, so we can just get him a little more freshened up. And then we'll Warlock's Cape ready back up. And then I can draw a card. We draw into a Quasar. Perfect. We'll go ahead and use our Schwarmer to put him into play. And then after Quasar enters play, we can remove 1 threat from each scheme in play. So this will go down to 4. This will go down to 3. This will go down to 1. I think I need to burn a Cosmic Awareness for that right now. So let's have Warlock thwart 1 off of here. I'll take it down to 2. Let's have him thwart 1. He'll take a damage. And then let's let Wolverine thwart the other one. Take it to 2. Alright, so we defeated the Norn Stones. Alright, so that's defeated. So when defeated, each player puts a copy of Northstone upgrade into play under their control, and on their top side, flip this card face over. This now becomes Retrieve Odin's Armor. Comes in with 2 threat, and then it comes in with 2 threat per player for Hinder, so it's a 4 in total. Threat cannot be removed from the scheme unless the first players control Odin, so we can't touch this for a while until we get Odin. And then we get our stone. So this is the setup side, I believe. Yep. So this is nice because it gives me some modifiers. I get +1 thwart, attack, and defense. And I get a hero action where I can ready. Sweet. Alright, so let's put this over here, I guess. And where's my ready? And actually, no, honestly, I'm going to use it after I add my modifiers. Alright. So then let's use the Norn Stone. Ready your hero, flip this card over. Okay, so your hero gets plus thwart 1 attack and defense, and then alter ego action, exhaust Norn Stone to heal 1 damage from. So I only get 1 ready up on it. And then it's just heal. It basically just heals me now. So you only get 1 ready up on it. Oh man, I thought that was permanent. I was gonna say that was sweet. Oh yeah, and because we beat the side steam, Hela goes back over into her jerk side. Since I have 2 thwart, I'm just going to go ahead and thwart 2 off of here to take that down to 2. And then I'm going to safely flip down because I don't see her scheming out. I'm going to exhaust Soul Roll, we remove 1 charge, and then put myself up to full health. So now we're at full health. We got modifiers. We got board presence. We got a stone. Definitely going to hold on to maybe... No, because I'm not going to be defending, so I don't think I'll need the... Well, when we take that threat off, we're going to have the big... That jerk. Well, I don't think he'll be there long. Let's just hold on to it, I guess. We get 3 card draw on it. Alright, so we got 3, and then 4, 5, 6. Hey, we got a Hulk. If I get Heroic Intuition on, then I have a thwart of 3. Or, yeah, so that's going to help with clearing these schemes off, I think. Plus, if she gets a scheme thing, I have the Cosmic War to stop that, so that's pretty sweet. There's only 1 acceleration now because we took care of that, so villain turn starts, 2 threat goes on, this goes up to 4. Hela's going to scheme for a base of 1 and 2 boosts, so that's going to be 3, so that goes up to 7. We'll be dealt an encounter card for our troubles. And then Waste of Niflheim. Take 1 indirect damage, and then 1 additional indirect damage for each side scheme in the victor display. There are none right now, so we only take the 1 indirect damage. I'm okay with that. We are now on to player turn. Let's get cooking. I'm going to Battle Staff. I'm going to use... Not ready to use Hulk yet. So I'm going to use Hulk as resource. And we are going to give ourselves Heroic Intuition. So now our thwart is now a amazing 3. Oh yeah, Wolverine heals 1. And then we're going to... Man, I think we just straight up... Oh yeah, she has 8. I'll back on. I think what we do is... I punch her for 3. And then I Battle Mage. And heal 1 on Logan. Draw 1 card. Ready back up. I think we're going to do these 2 to give ourselves combat training. And then I think what we do is if I punch her again, I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I get this one on that. So I got a 3 attack. Hit her for 3. Hit him, but then okay, we want to get rid of that side scheme first. So let's have Quasar thwart this off. That goes away. This gets victoried. So now her health goes up by 2 points. So I think that take her up to 7. And then she gets +1/+1. Then we're going to bring in Scourge. This. Now she's got a boost icon. And then he's got top with 5 health. We have Wolverine hit him for 3. Wolverine takes 2 damage. And then we have Warlock. Finish him off. So now he's victoried. I think that's fair. And then he should be at 2 on that one. And then there should be 4 thrown on here. Ready up. We'll hold on to the Cosmic Awareness. And then 2, 3, 4, decked out. Get a counter card. Another Soul World Charge. So 4, 5. Okay. Alright, so only one threat goes on. We got rid of all the acceleration, so this goes to 8. Hela's going to attack. So she's attacking for 2 base, and also gets the Amplify. We're just going to have Quasar block it, so it's going to be 2, 3, 4, so 4 damage. And then we get dealt in a counter card. So the first one is Hela's Domain. It's Treachery. We're going to place 1 threat on the main scheme, then 1 additional threat for each side scheme. Then place 1 additional threat on the main scheme for each side scheme. That's not too bad. I mean, we have threat removal, but I know she'll have a scheme, so I'm going to save the ward for that. So this will go to 9. And then that's going to be 1, so it goes to 10. So this goes to 10. Right. And then our next encounter card is that. It has guard, so we can't attack it. It's okay. It wasn't part of my plan anyways. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Um, let's get an ally out, I guess. We'll do a summoning spell. All right, we get Pip. He can block. Um, let's play Cosmic Awareness. So we're gonna remove 3 threat. So this will go to 7. And then we're gonna discard 1, 2, 3, 4. So we get to remove additional 2. This goes to 5. And this will go back to my deck. Oh yeah, Wolverine forgot to heal him for 1. Get rid of that. Oh, when revealed, choose either take 1 damage or place 1 threat. Take damage. What do we do? Say we take 3 off? We take 4 off over here. Take the 4 off. We'll get the minion. I don't really want to deal with that. Let's use the Shawarma. It's a battle mage. And then I can ready up. I don't get any effects because it wasn't any of the aspect cards. Mystic Sense, I can draw a card into Cyclops. But I can do some damage to Hela. But I want to play it safe. I want to take 3 off the main. And then I'll probably Battle Mage with Cyclops, maybe? I don't know. Actually, we can use him to take out the next minion, I think. So that works. Alright, so we'll flip up. We're going to hold on to Cyclops. We're going to deck out. We're going to put another soul charge on. And then we're going to draw up to hand size of 5. Okay, 1 threat goes on. Hela's going to attack. Oh yeah, forgot to. This will be my boost card, or my encounter. This is her boost. We'll have Pip block it, so she's attacking for 2. And this card gains boost icons for the number. So she has 2, 3, 4. So 4 attack. Pip's tough soaks it up. We're dealt in a counter card, revealing this encounter card to be a Frost Giant with toughness. And this will be Hela's Night Sword. Now, I think we just let her deck reset so we can at least take her out and she doesn't have the sword. Alright, so player turn starts. Wolverine heals 1. Wolverine hits 3. Actually, Karmic Staff, put in Lion Weight. We're going to take 3 off of this. We're going to Battle Mage. And we're going to increase everything up by 1. So I get to use the bigger modifiers. So my defense goes up to 2. My attack will go up to 3. And this also goes up to 3. Do I not have one? Oh, I did. Yep, I do. Alright, so my thwart is a 4. My attack's a 4, and my defense is a 2 right now. Till the end of round. And I get to do that to ready up, and then I get to draw a card into Quasar. I just thwart and clear that. So that gets cleared. So that goes away. So now it's another +1, another +1. And then it's another +2. So 7, so it goes up another 2, so she should be at 9. And then we reveal him with Tough. He has 6 health per player. This comes in with a hazard. And this will be 5 threat. And then when the first player defeats this, detach Odin from the main scheme and take control of him. Then deal each player an encounter card, face down encounter card. Ooh, spooky. Right. So, what we can do, since he engaged me, I'm gonna save it actually. Wolverine hits him for 3. Has piercing. And then we're going to he takes 2 damage. We gotta get rid of him. Cyclops. We'll use 2. It's a Karmic Blast. No, actually, maybe it's better to play Cyclops because we'll have a chump block. Yeah, we'll do this. I think this is better. And then we'll put Cyclops in. We choose him as the target. And then Cyclops takes him out with 3, so he's victoried. So now all we gotta do is deal with that. And then Cyclops takes 1. So the only thing as far as minions goes is that thing we gotta deal with, which shouldn't be too terrible. And then we'll hold on to the Cosmic Awareness. And we will ready up. Alright. Hey, we got a Hulk. Now might be the time to use Hulk. Okay, so one threat goes on to the main. Hela is going to activate. She is attacking for 3. Actually, no, I lied. Her attack's higher than that. Because she has her sword equipped. Really? I don't have it. I don't have an extra one? Just do that +1 on that. Alright, so she's attacking for. So it's going to be 1 base, and then +3 because it's 2 from the sides, 1 from that, so that's 3. So that's going to be 4 and a boost. Oh wait, I should have. Actually, this is a counter card because I should have got 1 from defeating that. So this is actually the encounter card. This is the boost card. Okay, now it's not cheating. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and have the old Pip take that hit. That's fine. So 4, and then attach to Hela. So now she has a crown and a sword. And she gets +1 added to that. Pretty sure I had an extra 3 on that one. I guess not. Alright. So Pip's dead. And then we get dealt an encounter card. Now would be the time to probably take her out so we can get once. I need this to reset first. There's 2 cards I think left on it. So we reveal this. And we discard until we get a ally. Oh look, all our allies are gone. So I just got myself another encounter card. Asking you shall receive. So that whiffs. And then we shuffle this up. They have such a thin player deck right now, it's not even funny. This goes to, again, another one of those. We're going to Unnatural Storm. So, when revealed, exhaust each ally in play. Stupid. And then we're going to reveal this, and then we're going to Cosmic Ward that. Actually, she could scheme. It's not really going to do anything, but I'm going to still Cosmic Ward it. Alright, and that will end the villain's turn. Cool. Oh, wait, I get another encounter card. So she ducked out because of the hazard icon. So, Sinister Strike. Place 1 pursuit counter pursued by the past. Then, if there's any counters on the villain attacks you, it won't. So this clears, and then this will flip over, and then we have to find our Nemesis Minion and reveal it, and then search the set-aside area for your Nemesis side scheme and reveal it. Flip this card over. So she won't attack. This will get an acceleration. Now this gets an acceleration. Now this comes into play with 2 threats. This would get shuffled in, but I don't think that matters because this would have already shuffled up. So Alright, so then we have to grab Magus. Magus comes into play. Oh yeah, Frost Giant should have attacked me also. So I should have took 3 damage from that. Which would have brought me down to 6. And then Magus comes into play with Toughness. He has Quick Strike, so I get hit for 2. It brings me down to 4. Can't believe that all just went down like that. Okay. Now it's the end of the villain turn. 2 allies exhausted. Bunch of minions. Wolverine heals 1. Oh, I'm gonna clear that. This goes back down. We can trade. Um, oh crap! Also, too, he should have discard 3, 4, 5. It's deactivated. We'll Battle Mage. And then put 2 on that. Then got an extra 1 on there. Ready up, exhaust that. Mystic Sense, let's draw a card. To an energy. We gotta get rid of the Universal Church. Really dealing with that. Let's do put Hulk into play. And then we're gonna have Hulk attack Hela. So that's gonna be 3 damage. And then Force Response after Hulk attacks. So energy deals 1 damage to each character. So we just killed Cyclops. Wolverine took a damage. I took a damage. They lose their toughs, which is nice, actually. Hulk takes 1 damage, and then he gets his consequential. And then Hela loses 1. I decked out, so I get a counter card. Get to shuffle up. We're gonna play Cosmic Awareness. So we remove 3 threat off of here, and then I'm gonna do 2. So that clears. We lose the Cosmic Ward, but we retrieved Odin's armor. Oh wait, oh no, oh I lied. Oh, I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Whoops. I chose the wrong one. So they had what, 4 on it? Yeah, hit 4. Put 4 back on there. I can't touch that one. I'm gonna hit that one. So take 4 off of that. So there's 1 left on it. Because there was 5, right? And then remove 3, and then remove 1, so that's 4. Yeah, so alright, that's good, I guess. I'm getting an encounter no matter what. I am going to flip down. I'm going to exhaust one of those, remove a counter, go back to full health. In theory, I should be okay. I'm going to pitch this. I'm just going to draw 6. Okay. 1 threat goes on. So Hela is going to scheme. So that is going to be, so she has the base of 1. She has 1 from her helmet. So I have the helmet and these 2, that's 3. So that's right. So she's scheming for 4. 5, 6. That's a lot. So 6, 7, 8. And then Frost Giant schemes for 1. That goes up to 9. He schemes for 2. So that goes up to 11. It's probably not ideal being in this position right now. Force response after activates, discard the top 5 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're dealt 2 encounter cards. If she gets a scheme, I'm going to be so pissed. Evil Alliance. Each Nemesis minion in play activates against you. Schemes for 2. So it goes to 13. And then I discard my 5 cards. I decked out. I get a soul count. Another encounter card. This is not good. This is probably gonna. This is probably how I lose. No place for living. Each player must choose to either discard the upgrade or support the control with the highest cost, or take damage equal to the total number of upgrades. Yeah, I'll do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, that looks fair. Yeah. Text me. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Son of a bitch. Wow. That sucks. Should we until I have the cosmic ward? Yeah, she was just going to scheme. So Hela schemes And then place 1 threat on each side scheme. Schemes for 4, 5, 6. We lost 18 tonight. We lost 19. Son of a bitch. So terrible. I should have waited until I got the Cosmic Ward back, but I wanted to get health. And then that would have screwed me over. So then what, I could have actually just played this. And I could have got rid of that. And then this would have been non-exhausted. So I would have been able to do that, remove that, go back up to full health. If she didn't get that steam. So I would have gone back up to full health. And then what would we have done? I probably would have made a play. I probably would have made a play to take that off. I would have got Odin. Oh, we were doing so good. Ideally, what would have happened? If I would have just stayed up, she would have got the attack off. I would have blocked with Hulk. What would she have got? She would have attacked. What did she use? She got this card. So she would have attacked for 5. Yeah, Hulk would have died, but I should have stayed up. Well, there's always next time. Takeaways. Next time I play, I probably won't get these cards all on the same flop again like I did. This was probably the best setup I could have had. I mean, I should have just been I should have just took the risk. But I let too many hits go through. Unfortunate. So unfortunate. Well, on that note, if you like the gameplay, please give me a like. Helps my channel. And all feedback is always appreciated. So if you have any comments about the gameplay or throw me some insight on here, we look forward to read it. But on that note, I am going to call it a night. Have a good one.